All right, we are back from break. All right, so we're back in the in this crossroads section with the goblin and dwarf murals. What would you like to do from here? So we just taking care of the 2 rooms to the south.
I suggest we go check out the north and not split up anymore.
Okay. So as you're discussing this, you hear another boom, and you can hear that coming from the east. And the breeze seems stronger from the east as well.
Oh, the east seems very interesting.
I suppose we could go check out the east then.
Okay. Right.
Does this breeze have a smell of any kind?
It's kind of like a... It has like a musty, mildewy kind of scent to it, just because of the dampness within the cave. You're not sure if it's because of the source or if it's just because of just the overall atmosphere in here. You get the sense that it is. Let's see. Let me make sure. Yeah, so it's just like a dank, just a damp breeze, really.
Okay.
You don't get the sense that it's salty or anything. All right, so you're heading off to the east. All right, so as you head off into the east, it gets a little more. It's a little damper, and the scent is. It's a strong, like an earthy, moldy scent that you kind of get on the breeze. So, where are you moving to?
Just kind of stepping up and peeking around and whatnot.
Okay. Bring Rirali up with you. Sildar. Alright, so as you step into this area, you can start to detect dense carpets of a weird fungi covering large sections of the floor in this cavern. The growth includes like puffballs, like a foot across, weird shelf fungus growing on stalagmites, and large stalks and caps a good 5 feet tall. Some of the puffballs glow with an eerie green phosphorescence.
Well, I'm going to hold my hand up for everyone to stop.
And actually, before you do anything else, let me steal one of these guys. So the phosphorus puffballs, they give off a light, so it illuminates part of the cavern. So let me just put a few of these out here. There we go. Did I get them all? Nope. Now I think I got them all. Okay. All right. So you are you can make out the the fungi carpet, and you can make out the puffballs that are kind of giving off an illumination, so you can see into. It's lit within the cave, more or less.
Anytime mushrooms are involved, it's always lit. I'm going to hold up my hand as we approach this and be like, careful, anywhere there's that much fungus, it's nothing good. A lot of these types of fungi are poisonous, toxic, deadly spores, that sort of thing.
Ahlen covers his nose with his hand.
All right. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to step a little bit deeper in, but try to skirt away from the fungi.
Okay.
Seems to be a dominating feature of this part of the cavern.
Are they're like mushroom-looking things?
I believe there are mushroomy looking things, and you can kind of see them as like the gray circular things. These are stalagmites, and these green things are the puffballs, and then this dark green stuff is like the carpet.
Is this fungi like a noticeable type of fungus, or just generic fungus?
It's just I mean, I hesitate, generic looking fungus, but yeah, I mean it's nothing exotic.
Oh, this looks like fun. All right, I'm gonna start searching around the room for interesting stuff.
All right, so as you guys are getting into that area where you're at, the carpets of fungi on both this side and this side of you, they kind of burp out like a gas into the air. I need all to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I hate Constitution saving throws.
And there we go. All right, so let's see. Who do we have? All right, so.
And my die rolls, as usual, suck ass.
So Ahlen 6. This would be Rirali is a 21. Mikashi is a 13. Duradin, Erod. Missing anybody else? No, I think it's just Erod.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Alright, so it looks as though Sildar, Duradin, and Ahlen all failed their saving throws. Alright, so I need each of you. Actually, no. I think I'm going to do this. Alright, so Ahlen, you take 13 poison damage.
Whoa.
And...
So what do you think? Does this count against my temporary hit points or my
Yeah.
underlying? Okay.
I need... So Ahlen failed. Duradin, you take 8 poison damage.
I have resistance to poison. What's that do? Is that half damage? Or?
Half, yep. So you take 4. And Sildar takes 11.
Actually, one sec. I might be able to... keep going, sorry.
And each of you are poisoned for 10 minutes. Okay. So at this point, I need to know what you guys are doing and treat it as a turn.
Backing the fuck away from that fungus.
So and I should say that the air in the cavern is filled with the gas now.
We should move out of here as quickly as possible. In fact, I think we should just turn back.
Can I see to the far end of the cave from here? Or the room?
You can see what
Like,
you
I can't
see.
tell what's an exit. Like, if there's are there
Oh,
other
yeah, okay.
exits to this room?
Yeah, this is another one of those maps I didn't do very well. Okay, so you see an exit to the north.
Yes?
Yep. The rest of the cavern does not have an exit, except back where you came from.
We could run that way, guys.
Alright, if we're gonna run, we need to run.
Run! One turn worth of movement?
1 turn worth of movement. So, Duradin, you can redo whatever you were going to do. So, if you wanted to go north instead of going back, I'll let you do that.
That's about as far as I get.
30,
Okay.
35, 40.
Alright, so Rirali is going to follow everybody else. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So she's going to be up here. Sildar, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So who all got poisoned?
Sildar... Oh, actually, yeah, thank you. Sildar... And you... And Ahlen.
Oh, so can I also dash in that turn? Like, can I go 60 instead of 30?
Yeah, yep.
That's what I did. Only I can go 80 because I have extra movement. I want to make a perception check.
Well, okay, so don't go up further. You're in the tunnel. Alright, so Erod, did you want to dash as well, or did you just want to...
Yeah, I want to dash.
Okay, so you can move yourself up further into the tunnel. And I'll give you this back, Ahlen. Oh, that's not yours. That's from the thing. My bad. Okay, so... Alright, so you managed to make it out of the cave, and you're out of the cloud. The folks that are poisoned are still poisoned. You will be poisoned for 10 minutes. And let me confirm. Poisoned.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yes, you have disadvantage on attack and ability checks. Alright, so I would say you're probably got another 9 minutes. You may choose to wait here, or you may just continue on with poison.
I'm going to say we wait until we get this, whatever it is, out of our system and quit hacking our lungs out.
Yeah.
Was it me and just me and Sildar that failed?
And Ahlen.
I mean, I could technically restore all three of us, but it would eat up all of my second levels.
I don't mind sitting around here for 10 minutes. Beautiful cave.
Alright, so you guys are gonna kind of sit in the cave entrance kind of around this area?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye in the direction of the cave, the room we were just in, to see if anything interesting happens back there.
Alright. Mikashi, are you doing that, or are you looking around, keeping in mind that
I'm
there's no
readying.
light?
I'm readying my bow and arrow in case anything comes.
Okay. So are you in the room, or are you back at the entrance?
I'm where I'm at.
Okay. Ahlen, where are you placing that torch?
Right where it is.
Okay. Alright, so from Mikashi, from where you're at, from what you can see, what can you see? Alright, so you can see, yeah, stop moving around. You can see to the right, ahead, there's a doorway. The cavern continues on to the north. So as you're looking into the room, and most of you that are in the corridor can kind of see this as well. Glittering minerals in the ceiling of this large cavern catch the light and send it back to create the impression of a starry night sky. So you can kind of see this in kind of this area from the ceiling. The cave appears to be large enough that it contains two... is it two? That it contains... So you can see that. So there's a large kind of columnar structure there that's in the cave. You do kind of see the door appears to be kind of a flat wall on the right side, and it looks like it's a building of some sort. It appears to be proportioned for human use, as opposed to the dwarf-sized doorways and furnishings that you've seen elsewhere as we've traveled through the cave. The structure appears to have battered and blackened masonry walls, and the doors are double doors. They're cracked and scorched. And that is about all you can see from here. Actually, let's see. What do you guys see? Yeah, that's about all you can make out from here.
Well, I guess once the poison wears off, we can probably continue.
Alright, so you guys wait for the poison to wear off. So you can clear your poison icon. And you are feeling a little better and have recovered and ready to move on.
How do you clear the icon?
Click on your token and then the little circle. And then just click on that same icon. See it?
No, I don't.
So click on your token, and then on the bottom left, there's a cog, and then there's a circle.
Oh, okay.
There you go. All right, so Duradin, you have moved into that part of the room. Let's see, what do you see? Okay, so you can make out that the cave appears to have an escarpment. There's a stairway that leads up to the upper level of the escarpment. So there's a lower section that you're in, and there appears to be an upper section beyond.
So I see these little stairs or whatever there.
Yep. You can barely make them out from where you are.
I guess if everyone's going to follow behind me, I guess we'll check out those stairs. Those look interesting.
All right. So as you approach, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, is this a door?
That is a door.
Is that the blackened and scorched one?
Yep.
Okay.
Door or stairs, gentlemen?
Following your lead.
Actually, I am going to examine these doors.
Okay.
Anything? I mean, besides the fact that they're blackened and scorched, does anything seem off about them? Do they appear locked? I'm assuming they are. If something tried to use fire to get in.
So the doors are. So as you kind of take a look at the door, you notice that the iron hinges are partially melted, and they're just kind of seized shut. So even if you try and move the door, it doesn't appear to be moving.
I don't think this door is going to open without us knocking the hinges off, and I don't think we brought the equipment for that.
So we move on.
It looks like we're moving on.
Okay. All right. So as you roll a. Actually, let me. Is anybody proficient in Arcana?
I am.
All right. So as you approach the stairs, so you kind of feel in this cavern that there's a subtle aura of magic in here. And that aura becomes stronger as you approach, as you get closer toward the stairway. As you get closer to the stairway, those of you who can see that have dark vision, so that would be like Duradin and Rirali, who has not been keeping up. You notice that there appears to be another building structure. It's got the same kind of mason walls. Just on the other side of the stairs, on the upper escarpment.
I'm going to let people know that I detect some sort of strange magic ahead.
Do you know what it's coming from?
Well, I don't. Do I know where it's coming from, Colonel?
You just know that it's getting stronger as you're going in that direction.
Yeah. So one thing, what we could do is, if you want to wait around 10 minutes for me to do a ritual, is I could do a detect magic, which might give me more information.
Well, we could do that, but I think we've already detected the magic, at least.
Well, so detect magic will allow me to detect whatever it is that's magical will glow, and I can detect its type of magic. But yeah, there's some kind of magic ahead.
Well, let's scout out and see what we need to do, and then if we happen to need a bit of more of a guide, then we can wait and let you do your ritual.
Sure.
I'm gonna head up the stairs.
Okay. All right. So as you get up the stairs, yeah, you can't. So from where you're at, you can kind of see around the corner, and and you can see that the room or the building, it seems to extend further to the north. You can kind of barely make out an indent where there's doors, kind of in this area here. This area here appears to just be kind of, and really any of the places where you see the rubble, it's just rubble that's either fallen from the ceiling or just kind of fallen off the walls just from age. It doesn't look like there's anything, specific that caused it. It just seems to be just unstable
Wear and
material.
tear.
Yeah.
All right, then I will continue up, and I'm going to investigate where I think this door is.
Okay. So as you approach the door, you do notice that the room continues on to the north and around the corner. And there's also an exit or entrance. There's a tunnel off to the west.
I'm going to wave everyone over and point them out the tunnels and whatnot. And the door. Is this door in any better condition?
The door appears to be in a similar condition to the one that you just saw, but it does appear as though the door is a little cracked open.
I'm going to give it a gentle kind of push.
All right. All right. Give me 1 second. All right, so as you pop the door open, let's see. How can I do this?
You're not about to hand me a new character sheet, are you?
What's that?
You're not about to hand me a new character sheet, are you?
I don't think so. Alright, so you kind of peer through the door, and it just kind of cracks open a little more. Obviously, it's not going to be like this, but that's what I got to work with here. So you can kind of peer into the room, and you can see that it appears to be a large workshop, and it was badly damaged by the ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables are taking up 2 corners of the room, and you see the work tables kind of up on this side here. You can barely see them. When you peek around the corner, you also see the very edge of work table down here. I'm going to move.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and step into the room then. That way that'll save you some trouble.
Well, hold on. I don't want you to do that yet. So the work tables are taking up 2 quarters of the room. They're scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the masonry walls. In the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of green flame floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side. In the center of the body is a large eye that stares at you.
Do I know what the hell this thing is?
Hello, says a thick, burbling voice inside your head. You do not know what this is.
I'm kind of waving for the others to get the fuck up here. Hello.
Rirali says, "What is it?"
It's a damned thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. I wouldn't be so scared if I knew what it was.
And as she kind of comes up to look into the door, she says, "Ah, fuck." Bear with me, there's a lot of text for me to read through here. So roll a Duradin, roll a Arcana check.
Okay.
Ahlen, are you looking around the corner as well?
Now
yeah.
shit.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Also roll an Arcana check.
Since apparently I'm incapable of rolling over 4.
All right. So Ahlen, you identify the brazier as the source of the magic that is suffusing the surrounding caverns. The magic seems to have waned over the years to the extent that it can no longer be harnessed to permanently enchant magic items. However, any non-magical weapon or armor bathed in the green flame for at least 1 minute. I'm not supposed to read that.
I will pretend I didn't hear it.
Alright. So you're peering in. You also see that there's a door here that leads to another, what you would believe to be is either an exit or another room.
For some reason, I can't actually see into the room right now.
If you move up, you should be able to.
Nope.
No?
I see like a little strip going up this way, but I can't actually see anything in this direction.
Why is that?
Is it my light source?
Dark.
Oh, if I put my light source in there, I can see.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is it okay if I do that?
Yeah, that's fine. Apologize.
Yeah. Take your time.
All right. So it says hello in a cackling, thick, burbling voice.
Say hello back to it.
Have you come here to use the forge? I think that's a forge, or the brazier, the flame, whatever.
That wasn't our primary intent, but you know, if it's here. If I open this door, you're not going to attack me, are you?
Maybe.
Well, I think it would be better for us if we were friends than enemies, don't you agree?
And he starts to kind of float around. And he says, "Friends! I haven't had friends in so long."
Well, if you're restrained from trying to murder us, I believe a friendship would be the inevitable outcome, don't you agree?
My friends are dead.
And we're trying to avoid becoming the same.
All right. Fuck that. I'm shooting him.
Okay.
God damn it.
Can you see him from there? Yeah, you can.
I can.
No.
Yeah, you can. All right.
The door's not open.
It's cracked open halfway, so he can see it.
This is going to be some Zen archery shit right here.
It's a damn good shot.
And that does hit for 6 and 3. So give me a second here.
As Mikashi gets us all murdered.
All right,
It's
so
fine.
that's a 9.
For
So-
shooting the fucking beholder.
He takes a 9.
It only has 5 eyes. We're fine.
let's hope one of them doesn't have disintegration.
And he just cackles. And Mikashi, in your head, and all of this is, he's not actually speaking. He's kind of talking in your head. And Mikashi, in your head, he just says, "Oh, my good friend!" And everybody roll initiative.
Wow. Yeah, you're shit rolling tonight, buddy.
Yeah, no shit. I don't think I've rolled anything above a 4, so...
Alright, so let's see. Initiative. And Raleigh initiative. Oh my god, her character sheet doesn't have it. Alright. And so, yeah, you obviously you realize that this is a spectator, but you don't know what it is. All right, Erod, you're up.
All right, so I flex my abs. I look deep into his eyes. I should say. And I point at him with this.
True strike. Okay. So you get a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target. Okay. So you have advantage on your next attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then that's an action. All right. Cool. Any movement?
Nope. I just stay there pointing at him.
Okay.
He knows what's coming.
He knows what the rock's cooking.
All right, Mikashi.
Another arrow to the face.
All right. And
oh shit!
That just completely misses in this. And
Can I give him my inspiration after he's rolled?
Can you what?
Can I give him my inspiration?
No. I don't believe you can transfer inspiration.
I believe you can give it to someone else.
Yeah, you actually can. The question is whether or not he can do it after the roll.
It would be an action if you could do that. Inspiration. You can reward another player for good blah 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 blah. When another player does something, you can give up your inspiration to give that character inspiration. Yeah, that would be an action.
Well, that kind of makes it sort of pointless to use then, to give to another person, doesn't it?
Well, no, because I mean, if you're giving somebody inspiration, it would be for something that they did. Like you'd be doing it after the fact.
It's fair.
Would you have Channel Divinity?
Yeah, but I don't have the one that can add to that until like 2 more levels.
Oh shit.
I can do it for myself right now, but I can't do it for anyone else.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. Any movement? You staying where you are?
Yep.
All right. Ahlen.
I will attack him with a chromatic orb of first level.
Okay.
Okay. Back up. Does that hit? 21?
Yes.
Alright, this will be about acid damage. Just the 15.
15 acid damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I will take cover over here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Spectator is up. Make sure something here. Okay. All right, so he is going to. He is going to. He's going to take aim at Mikashi, who hit him in the first place, and holy crap! What the hell? So he's using eye rays. He uses 2 of the following. You can use each ray only once per turn. Each ray targets a creature the spectator can see within 30. Good lord. Alright, he's going to use a 2 of the following. It can use each ray once per turn. Okay. So he's going to use a paralyzing ray, and he's going to use a wounding ray. So need you, Mikashi, to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. For 19, and that saves. Alright, and the wounding, I need to make another Constitution saving throw. And that fails, so you take 3d10. $14 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And the Spectator is going to... He's going to move up here. Yeah, he's going to move there. Alright. Okay. Sildar is up. And he is going to move up here. And he's going to use his crossbow.
Yes.
Oh, nice. He finally hits with it.
Go, Sildar. You're our man.
9, right? Because it should be +2 for the attack roll.
It's included in it. I think I figured that out last time. It's actually baked into the damage.
Okay.
Alright. And he yells, "Have at it!" And Rirali is... She's just going to rush up there and attack it. Actually, let's see. She's going to kind of scooch on this side. Not completely crowding you out, Ahlen, but just making sure the Duradin can get into the doorway. And she is going to... Dang it. So... Dueling. Fighting with one enemy in the one hand and none in the other, you gain +2 damage rolls. And she... Okay. So she's going to use her longsword. $15 hits for 11. So as she takes a slash, it lops off one of the eye stalks and goes right into the main body of it and just cleaves it, and it goes down.
Well, that was less impressive than I was expecting.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a big battle. What a wimp.
So that was a Spectator.
I guess I've
I'm
never
guessing
heard
like
of a
a
Spectator.
distant cousin of the Beholder.
It's like the distant cousin little bitch of a beholder. Jesus.
All right, we are no longer in combat.
All it did
Wonder-
was zap Mikashi a little.
I'm now pointing at its dead body.
Sildar kind of looks at the Spectator and kind of relaxes, and then looks at you, sees you still pointing, and just kind of gives you a nudge with his elbow. It's like, hey, he's dead.
Rip.
All right, so what are you guys wanting to do?
I'm going to search this room.
All right.
I'm using my last healing potion.
Okay. So on the work table in the southeast corner where you are the last items that the Spectator was appeared to be protecting. You find Lightbringer, and this is a roll an Arcana check and roll a religion check.
Who?
Yo, you.
Oh, roll religion or Arcana and religion?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
I will actually now I'll save it. Whatever.
okay.
I was actually gonna burn my inspiration to get that religion check.
Do you want to?
No, I'll save it for when it might save my life. Or you know what? Yeah, I will go ahead because I'm a cleric and not knowing something religious seems dumb.
Okay. All right, so so you pick up or you identify Lightbringer. So it is a mace, and you gather that it appears to be made for a cleric of Lathander, the god of dawn. The head of the mace is shaped like a sunburst and made of solid brass. It is named Lightbringer. The weapon glows as bright as a torch when its wielder commands, and while glowing, the mace deals an additional 1d6 radiant damage to undead creatures. It is you gather that it's been infused with some sort of magic, and it is a +1 mace.
That is real nice. What was the other item?
The other item is a piece of armor. Roll an Arcana check on that one. And roll a history check. All right, so you pray. You kind of seek some guidance from Clangadin, just to kind of channel what you're trying to identify on this. And
It
you
is
identify
arms or armor, so it falls under his purview.
So this is a +1 breastplate and has a gold dragon motif worked into its design. You get a sense from your deity that it was created for a human hero of Neverwinter named Turgon, and it grants its wearer advantage on saving throws against the breath weapons of creatures that have the dragon type.
Oh wow, this is really good armor. I'm going to, I guess, explain to whoever cares what these two items are. Does anyone else here wear heavy armor?
I believe Sildar. I think it's just Sildar.
Doesn't he already have his own magic armor?
He does.
Does Rirali like heavy armor?
Although his was just, I think, chain. But it was also +1, I think. I don't believe Rirali wears armor, does she? She has chainmail. It is. I don't know what kind of chainmail it is, though. So you make note of it, and I will just make sure that she's aware.
Yeah, I think my current armor is actually better.
I mean, the saving throws are really on like dragon type creatures, so it would just be like a +1 breastplate that looks nice.
I do like the mace, though. Unless anyone has a hankering for a mace.
No, it's got to go to the cleric.
I don't follow Lathander, but I respect his teachings because, hey, he's a good god, and I like good gods. So, yeah, I'm just going to tuck the mace into my belt and see if Sildar wants the breastplate or Rirali.
Okay.
Could offer it to one of the mages, just for lulz.
Do we know what happens if a wizard wears armor in 5e?
Don't think it's spell failure.
I believe there is a penalty. I'm not sure what it is. Like, it might be like a movement thing where you like have almost no movement. I believe it also does affect spells because so when you're wearing heavy armor, your movements are not as dexterous, which is why you usually wear robes or leather or something.
You can't cast if you're wearing armor you're not proficient in.
Right.
It's
it restricts your movement, so you can't do what you need
However, that would be hilarious to have a full plate wearing wizard, which apparently you can do now.
Yeah, if I had like a feat or something to get armor. Anyway, I'm kind of curious. So did I know that this thing here is the source of the magic that I was detecting
yes,
earlier?
You do know that.
You guys mind if I do a detect magic and we wait a little bit? If we can
Take your
search the
time.
room first.
I'm going to see what's up here.
All right.
While he's doing that, I'm going to check out this door up here.
Okay. So the door does not appear to be locked.
Suppose I will open it then.
Okay. So you open the door. It appears to be a small room that is a separate workspace where items are being prepared. There's like lacquers and polishes and things on the benches. It has been almost completely destroyed. There is another door leading out on the northwest side. Ahlen. So as you do your detect magic, so you determine that. Let me make 100% sure here. So detect magic, or are you doing identify magic?
Let's detect magic.
So detect allows you to sense the presence of magic. If you sense the magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And you learn a school of magic, if any.
Yeah, so it's really just learn what kind of magic I'm looking at here.
Okay. So, ooh. Okay, gotcha. All right, so you identify the school of magic as enchantment.
Okay. That's curious. It's too bad we didn't talk to this eyeball more. He could have told us more how this works.
Yeah,
Mikashi. All right, well, I'll let everyone know that there's some kind of enchantment magic going on with this brazier. I don't really know anything more about it. Unless you tell me I know more about it.
You don't have identify?
Right. I don't have identify, no.
Okay. All right. So that's about all you're able to glean then.
All right.
That's yep. All right, so cool. What do you guys like to do?
All right, I'm ready to move on.
All right.
Yeah, same.
So, as you exit the room, you do, and you have noticed as you've been traveling further north, that the sound of the booming is getting much more intense and louder. It's still kind of the same duration, kind of every couple of minutes, but the intensity of the booms is getting a little louder the further north you go. You're also getting the distinct sense that the breeze is coming from the north, or stronger from the north.
I suggest we go north and see what the hell all this is.
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay.
Is this rubble here passable?
Yeah, it's passable. All right. So as you're heading further north, you notice that there is a staircase. A staircase leading north. And I'm trying to determine whether or not this is an up or down staircase.
If you would like to bring the light source in here, please, Ahlen. Much obliged.
My guess is that this is a downward staircase. That's what I'm going to go with. Alright, so it's a staircase that leads down. What do you got? Are you heading toward the staircase, or?
Yeah, I want to head toward the staircase.
Okay.
Does it sound like the boom is coming louder from this direction?
Yes. All right. So as you come down into, let me bring Rirali with you. So they're bringing up the rear. So as you enter into this area and you come down the staircase, you can see that there's a body of water in front of you, and the sound of the pounding surf. That's you can see as you're coming down the water just kind of pounding into this area down here, and it's just mashing up against the rock, the face, and it looks as though a narrow ledge overlooks the cavern, and it houses a surging, seething body of water. So this area here is like a ledge. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is louder here. At regular intervals, a fresh surge of water funnels into this chamber and slams against the wall just below the ledge. The echo suggests that this cave might be one arm of a much larger cavern to the northeast.
Wave Echo Cave. Clever to name.
The wall here, the ledge, is about 15 feet above the water level. However, when the water surges into the cave every couple of minutes, it raises the water level by 10 feet. After about a minute after the water hits, it returns to its normal depth of 20 feet. So it's kind of it gets sucked out as the wave goes away from the shelf, and then it rises again. Just like any normal wave.
Well, at least it's somewhat pretty, right?
Yeah.
So as you walk further to the northwest, you start to see the cavern open up a little bit, and there appears to be a tunnel leading off to the northwest.
Is that the only tunnel we see from here?
That's the only tunnel you can see in the cave, other than the one that you just came from, the staircase.
So do we feel like jumping further down this rabbit hole?
I think we do.
Alright, so as you get move further to the west, the passageway is barely 4 feet high, and is obstructed by rounded boulders and pebbles. It might have been a stream bed, though no water flows here now. There is a water source. So as you get closer to the edge there, it looks like a stream bed that used to be here, but it's nothing like, what it would have been. There is a water source on the other side of the stream bed, that's kind of causing there to be a little stream that flows to the north.
So a trickle.
Yeah, like a small stream as opposed to like a creek or something like that.
How far down is this slope here? Does it look easily climbable? And is there anything on the other side other than just cave wall?
It would be difficult terrain, but it is climbable.
Okay, do you see where my marker is? Is that cave wall or is that floor?
That is floor.
Oh, it looks like we've got a little bit of a washout here. Do you feel like doing a little bit of stream hopping to get to the other side? Only to be met with silence.
Ahlen nods.
Sure.
I guess we begin the climb.
So, all right. So if you guys are climbing down and then climbing back up, I'm gonna ask you each to roll. Is there a climb check? Or is that
Yeah, athletics.
athletics? Okay, so roll an athletics check. If you're going down and up, roll 2 of them.
Oh God, catch me, Duradin.
We are like the least graceful people.
Let's see, who are we missing? Erod. And I need to bring Sildar in.
You said it's just difficult terrain, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's...
Require athletics, should it?
Well, I shouldn't have said that. I was thinking something else. I misspoke. It's not difficult terrain. You do need to climb down. But all of you make it.
Yay!
It's we make it.
Let's see. Let me make sure that... That was a 1. Oh my god. Alright, so he's just gonna take
Sildar winds up in the creek.
Yeah, he's gonna fall on his face. It's mostly embarrassment that's hurt. He takes 3 damage.
Poor Sildar. He is catching the shit in this game.
He's not as adept as he used to be. Alright, so you guys are all on the other side now. So on the other side, you see across the stream. Let's see. So this is a wide rift fills the eastern half of this cavern. A stream pours out of the west wall and tumbles down into the rift and flows out again to the north. Several ropes are secured to iron stakes along the western ridge of the rift, leading down to the chasm floor. Oh, so see, they did this backwards. Alright, so the first one, so Sildar would have fallen going down, but he would have, you all had no problem getting up because there was a rope there. So as you're going across, you can see, I think you can see, yeah, so you can see that there are 3 bugbears and a 3 bugbears and another individual that looks like a male drow.
Drow?
Why'd you have to go and say that?
Duradin calls for the charge.
Oh, you know what? So I do have... So... I apologize. So that rift actually was 20 feet deep. And we've already done it, so we're good. Alright, so... yeah, so you see all those guys over there. And they have noticed you from all the grunting and groaning trying to get back up the other side.
Notices your...
You do see that there is a staircase leading up to the left, and you can barely make out a staircase that leads up to the left down in the southwest. So northwest and southwest of this cavern, there are tunnels.
Alright, so that's a drow, right?
That is a drow.
I'm going to unlimber my greatsword and call for the charge.
I think it's a doppelganger, man.
So
I'm going to insult the drow, its heritage, and everything else I can think of.
Oh, now why'd you gotta go do that? That's racist.
Alright. So the drow looks at you and just snaps his fingers and just calmly says to the bugbears, attack.
I'm a fairy fire his ass.
Alright. So you have an opportunity to do that. Meanwhile, they are going to get up to the edge here. And go ahead and do your fairy fire.
Dropping the fairy fire directly on the drow, which should hit all of his buddies as well, forcing them to make saves. Give me just a moment, I'll post this thing.
Okay. Each object.
Save DC is 14.
20-foot cube. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All right.
That is why I took that feat.
Okay. So
And that is a cantrip.
So they only get...
What?
So basically they're illuminated. They can't go invisible. They can't stealth. And every attack has advantage against it. As long as it's invisible. It has visibility. Okay. Nice. Alright, so roll initiative. And it would help if I brought it up.
Oh, now Duradin gets motivated.
It is a drow.
Apparently Erod is even more motivated. By your gleaming abs, we shall prevail.
That's right. By the light reflected off of them.
Alright, so this guy needs to do his initiative. I need to do Sildar. Did I do a rally? I did. Alright. Erod.
So,
With your shiny abs.
I am going to slowly raise my arm and point at that dude.
Okay.
And that is all.
True strike. Right. So you have advantage on your next attack. On your first attack. Got it. Alright, Duradin.
Okay, I am going to chant a prayer to my god, lift my sword and point it at the drow, and unleash a guiding bolt.
Alright.
23.
23.
Does that
hits.
hit?
Yep. For 16?
12 radiant.
Do you add them or do you just take the bottom one?
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, fuck it. Yeah. It'll be 16.
Okay. Alright, 16.
And, well, I mean, I guess everyone already has advantage, but now they have double advantage.
Oops. Oh, for shit's sakes.
It would be another goddamn.
It is a doppelganger?
Damn it, I can't believe that. Every time I do these things, I always make a GM whisper. This one I had to go do that. Damn it. Ignore that. You didn't see it. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Not a metagamer.
Alright. Rirali is up. Oh, I guess that's me. She is going to actually she is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to go there, and she is going to aim a yeah, she's gonna do a crossbow. So that is 14. She's gonna hit the bugbear. And that's gonna miss. Alright. That is her movement. Ahlen.
I will move up and go ahead and waste my last shatter right about there. Hopefully, I think that should get all of them. Where are you, shatter?
Ouch.
Wow. Alright, so this guy, they all need to make constitution saves. 10. So that guy fails. It's a 1d20 plus 1. And wow. All those guys fail. And the drow saves, so that is half, so that's 8 for the drow.
Yep.
And the other guys take a full 17, right?
Yep.
Alright, so that seems to have done quite a bit of damage to the bugbears.
Cool.
Alright.
I take a step back, and that's my turn.
Okay. Mikashi. Still there?
Oh, sorry about that.
That's alright.
Loosing an arrow at the drow.
Okay. That hits. For 13. Alright. That hit the mark. Alright, anything else?
And I will move over here.
Okay. Alright. Drow is up. And let's see. He is going to so the action continue. All right. So the drow looks at Duradin and just has like the most sinister grin on his face and says, "What have I done to you?"
You exist, you black-skinned abomination. Like frothing dwarf rage.
He says that it sounds as though there's a story to tell there. I would love to hear it. And he is going to hold his action. Alright, so bugbears are up. So this is going to be difficult terrain. So this is 10, 20, 25, 30. So he's going to get up here to Rirali, and he's going to yeah, that's already included. And wow. Misses on both.
Whiff.
10, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to throw his javelin at Rirali. And that misses. 10, 25, 30. And this guy is going to... he is going to... Oh man, what is he going to do? I think he's going to chuck his javelin at Duradin. 16 misses. Alright. Sildar is up, and he is going to 5,
Miss
10,
with his crossbow.
20. 25. He's gonna come here, and he's gonna attack the bugbear.
Oh, snap.
For 8. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, hold on. He gets 2 attacks. Did the second one hit? No. First one missed. Second one hit for 8. And so that slashes into the bugbear, leaving a very large gash on his arm. And Sildar's blade comes away with like matted, bloodied hair from the bugbear, and it's done quite a bit of damage there. All right, so Erod, you're up. You have advantage.
All right, so what does that mean?
Means that if you are casting a spell, making an attack roll like for either a spell or whatever, you have advantage on it. So just roll your whatever you normally would roll for your attack.
Okay. Well, dang it! I have the one that I was gonna use disabled. All right, there we go.
Alright. So this one doesn't require a roll, so you'd be wasting that.
Oh.
This is like an instantaneous damage.
Oh.
Yeah, magic missile just plows him. It doesn't need a roll.
I wanted to use witch bolt, but
Yeah, dude.
apparently I'm an idiot and didn't enable it, so
Oh, you didn't prepare it?
I did not prepare it.
Okay. Alright, so you do 14 points of damage then?
Let's see. Yeah, does this one, tell me if this one, if it matters.
Yeah, that one does. So
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that
And who are you fighting
instead.
at? The dwarf?
Yeah, this guy.
And that does hit. For 8. Alright. Okay, anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Alright, Duradin.
Duradin is going to, with just a yelling, ragey roar, charges this bugbear and attempt to plant his great sword in its colon somewhere.
Okay.
Shannon, Scorching Wave.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
Yeah,
baby.
that went head deep.
Good night.
How do you want to describe that? I can't wait to hear this.
Duradin just charges at him with froth in his beard, runs, plants his foot on the bugbear's kneecap, uses it to damn near climb him, and just shoves his greatsword down his throat and rides him on down to the ground. And then jerks the greatsword out of what's left of his face and points it at the drow. You're next.
All right. He just responds with a grin. All right. Rirali is up. And she is going to attack this bugbear to her left. And she's going to use her longsword. 21, that hits. 4-7. Alright. So that made its mark on the bugbear as well. It's not looking too good. It's bleeding from its wounds. And Ahlen.
I'm going to force bolt the same one that you just attacked. And I won't use my luck point.
Okay, that misses.
That's my turn.
Okay.
He has advantage, remember,
Oh, I have advantage.
because of fairy fire.
Does that then hit? 16.
Is that this round or?
Let's see how long. Fairy fire lasts for a while. I think it lasts for like a minute.
Like a concentration spell.
Yeah. So they're still under the effects of fairy fire.
Concentration for the duration. Should dim light. Any attack rolls? Yep. All right, so that hits.
Okay.
Oh, wait a
7
minute.
force.
So Rirali, yeah, she hit anyway. Okay. Yep.
7 force.
7. All right. How do you want to describe that?
Just as Rirali hits him, he comes back and does that thing that monsters kind of do in the movies, where they just stand and roar at someone's face for no reason. And so he's doing that at Rirali, and just as he does, a force bolt goes right into his mouth and down his throat. Takes him.
Nice. All right. Any movement?
Nope, sticking around here.
All right. Mikashi.
Loosing one more arrow straight at the drow.
That hits. Oh man. All right. So he goes down.
We are
As he
unstoppable.
goes down, his form changes. And that's that's the drow gone down. He reveals himself to be a doppelganger.
Why am I not surprised?
All right.
That's it for me.
Okay. So the bugbear, he sees that his two compatriots have perished, and he turns and hears the death croak of the drow. Seems surprised that the drow has changed its form, and it decides that it's going to take off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to dash 35, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. Somewhere around there. Alright. Sildar is up. Should we follow?
I say yes.
If he's got friends down there, we need to know about it before they come up on us from behind.
Right. So he's gonna go 5, 10, 15.
We have a
Oops,
light
oops,
problem. Am I really allowed to move this light freely? Like, could I put it on Sildar now so that you can see?
Everyone gets a light source. Light.
It's like Oprah.
So
You
I
get a
think
light.
I think we can assume that
It's a cantrip that we can cast basically forever.
yeah, but does it go with somebody?
It's on an object, yeah.
It's on an object?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're casting it on Sildar, then
Well, but it takes an action to cast it, and it was really on Rirali, so...
alright. So he's 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. So he's basically going to be able to get to here. Is he still within range? I think he's still within range. So if you wanted
within
to
range.
cast light on him.
Well, but that would... Yeah, my action, I
Yeah.
can cast light on him. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So he's down here. That's his move. Erod.
So, guess I'm gonna be right here.
Yeah, so, and actually, I need to move this guy back. It was at the top of the stairs here. So you can, if you dash, you can make it, so just remember that each of the water blocks is 10 movement instead of 5. So you can cross it, if you dash, you can cross it.
Okay, I'll stop here.
Okay. Duradin.
I am going to follow the others. So 5, 10. Let's see. I believe I can get there with a full out.
With a dash.
Yeah.
You could probably get to here. Alright.
I guess that's it for me.
Okay. Rirali is up. And she is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60. She's going to get down here, and that is her move. Ahlen.
In the dark. I don't remove this light back here just so I can see my hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, what was is it, like double movement through the water?
Yeah. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'm just standing here.
So if you're going to use an action to get Sildar, you can't dodge or dash.
Right, that's fine. I just dashed. I left the light source on Rirali since she's also moving. It's fine.
Okay.
And it doesn't look like I have line of sight on the guy, so that's my turn.
Okay. Mikashi.
I'm going to spend the chi point so that I can use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
So,
That's awesome.
and I have line of sight on, but I want to.
Can you run up these stairs?
Can I?
I asked if the guy we're chasing ran up these stairs. I didn't.
Yeah, he did.
And I'm going to try to loose an arrow at his back.
And that misses.
And I will spend a superiority die to add precision to... Wait, it's probably like 16, isn't it? Never mind. I won't make it. That's it.
Okay. Alright, so we're down to the bugbear. And he is going to...
We still have inspiration from our
if you haven't
our
used
level up.
If you haven't used it.
I have not.
Okay.
So I'll do that. That's my thing.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna use inspiration on my attack to attack. Am I able to roll again?
No,
Or
so
is
the
it
inspiration
added?
just allows you to have advantage.
Okay. So that would just be blown on.
Yeah,
On
you
the
already
9.
you roll a 9, yeah.
Okay. So never mind then.
Alright. Let's see. So it's 50 feet. He has... Alright, so the bugbear is gonna take off down the corridor, and he's going to disappear around the corner. And Sildar is up, and I think that is where we're gonna end the session.
This was an exciting one.
It was.
It was, yeah.
You guys totally didn't do what I expected you to do.
What do you expect us to do?
Well, I can't say.
So actually, if I promise that we won't go back and mess with that flame, can you tell me what that flame actually did? It sounded like if you put something into it, it would do something awesome.
We're totally going back to that flame.
Yeah, I can tell you.
Okay,
later.
all right. I'm just dying to know.
Spoilers.
Cool.
Sweet.
I mean, yeah, that was a really fun one.
Awesome.
We seem to be coming together as a party really well, which is fun, except that we're now basically, at the end of the campaign?
Yeah, this sounds like the last dungeon.
Mhm.
Right in
I
there.
hope you run something after this, man, because I really enjoy playing with you guys.
No, thank you on behalf of all of us.
I know y'all play a couple other things besides this, but I mean, this is the first real distance I've gone in any Roll20 campaign, and you guys are better than my face-to-face old group.
Nice.
A lot less drama.
Awesome.
Glad to be of service. And thank you, Colonel, for running the game for us.
Absolutely, man. You do a great job at this.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's good feedback. It's my first campaign, so that's good to hear.